Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi alladhi biyadihi tasriful ahwal wa takhfiful asqal. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil hadina ila mahasinil af'al. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولتسمعن من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم ومن الذين أشركوا أذى كثيرا وإن تصبروا وتتقوا فإن ذلك من عزم الأمور صدق الله العظيم. Respected President, honorable judges, prestigious guests, and dear audience, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On such a remarkable occasion of 5th Inter-DELL National Elocution Competition, I would like to speak on one of the most burning topics, freedom of expression and dissent in Islam. I hope you encourage me with your positive response. Dear audience, coming to the topic, in light of the events taking place during the present and past few years, notably the publication of the cartoons in Denmark caricaturing the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the dismissed criminal prosecution for apostasy in Afghanistan, blasphemy in Pakistan, and a case in question being the death sentence issued against a Christian Pakistani Asia Bibi for allegedly insulting Islam, I will discuss freedom of conscience within the context of the Islamic legal view, where I will discuss the issue of blasphemy and the issue of apostasy. According to Western legal standards, freedom of expression or speech means the absence of restraint upon the ability of individuals or groups to communicate their ideas to others, subject to the understanding that they do not in turn coerce others into listening, or that they do not invade other rights essential to the dignity of individuals. This is similar to the definition mentioned in the Holy Quran. From an Islamic perspective, freedom has two aspects. The first aspect has to do with individual liberty, which is closely related to the position of human beings as members of society in a socio-political sense. The second aspect has to do with free will, which identifies the relationship between human beings and God. Although the Quran does not explicitly state thou shalt have freedom of expression, it does place obligations on Muslims which presuppose this right. According to the Quran, the ultimate goal of all speech is to promote the discovery of truth and to uphold human dignity. Therefore, restrictions on freedom of speech and expression necessarily inhibit the discovery of truth and thus degrade humanity. For example, Allah the Almighty says, فَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ فَأَنَّا تُصْرَفُونَ. So what would you love after discarding the truth except error? Surah Yunus, chapter number 10, verse number 32. This verse signifies the one major restriction on freedom of speech, namely when it is unseemly. A speech is unseemly or evil when it is obscene, immoral, or hurtful. Evil speech interferes with the discovery of truth and thus violates human dignity. Therefore, restricting evil speech is justifiable on freedom of expression. The objective of speech, according to Islamic philosophy, is to build up love, tolerance, social harmony, and understanding among members in order to ensure a peaceful coexistence. Islam limits freedom of expression where it is blasphemous or creates social disorder. As also beautifully laid out by the worldly renowned Islamic poet Allama Iqbal, आज़ादी अफकार है उनकी तबाही रखते नहीं जो फिक्र तदब्बुर का सलीका. हो फिक्र अगर खाम तो आज़ादी अफकार इंसान को हैवान बनाने का तरीका. Islam also instructs us as to the manner of how to exercise one's freedom of expression and speech. The Holy Quran says, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا, and speak to men kindly. Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 83. Dear dignitaries, Blasphemy in Islam is defined nowadays as contemptuous hostile statements against either the fundamentals of Islam, against Allah, the personality of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or any other prophet, or anything sacred in Islam. Such statements being made with the intention to offend the sensibilities of Muslims. Undoubtedly, blasphemy is considered an offense in Islam, either committed by a Muslim or a non-Muslim. Therefore, blasphemy cannot be considered a type of speech for which legal sanction is justified. Although it is an offense according to the Holy Quran, it is not an offense for the purposes of criminal law, as it is a matter for God and God alone to deal with. The Holy Quran states in chapter number 3, verse number 186, "And you shall surely hear many hurtful things from those who were given the book before you, and from those who set up equals to God. But if you show fortitude and act righteously, that indeed is a matter of strong determination." Dear visionaries, instead of engaging in protests or staging violence, we as the Muslim community should remain mindful of its obligations regarding Hisbah and Nasiha. While Islamic law forbids hurtful or blasphemous speech, it does not mete out any criminal punishment for it. Lastly, the Holy Quran and Hadith maintain and uphold the right to freedom of expression, only apparently restricting it when it would result in impeding the cause of the discovery of truth. However, even where speech is offensive and hurtful, such as with the offense of blasphemy, no worldly criminal sanction exists for it under Islamic law, as the matter is left solely to God. Here I conclude my talk. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Jazakumullah.